Hi guys, Telstar Logistics YTP here, and I'm excited to announce the beginning of my latest project, Operation Introduction 2.0.
It's gonna be so dynamic, yo.
It's gonna be even bigger and in-depth than the first, with guaranteed hilarious reactions and results from my test subjects. Now, some of you who haven't been around long enough might be asking yourselves,
what the heck is he talking about with this Operation Introduction thing?
well, usually I'd leave you hanging, but since I'm in a good mood today, I think I'll help you out a bit by giving you a brief history lesson. Way back in 2011, I was watching a bunch of old YouTube Poop news episodes made by a fellow named Stuart K. Riley. He's made a bunch of videos covering all sorts of people who bashed YouTube Poop in the past. Of course, some of those hotheads turned out to be fake, but many people have fervently released their hatred upon our YouTube Poop community and our videos. Because of this constant hatred from outsiders, many poopers seem to think that YouTube Poop is only for those certain special people that get it, and that everyone else hates it. It was at that time that I decided to see whether that was really true or not. So I announced Operation Introduction to my subscribers in a video titled Operation Introduction, an experiment in the making, to see if my idea would get any support. After all, it would be rather pointless to conduct an experiment that no one showed any interest in the first place. Fortunately, it turned out that many people were interested to see people's reactions to YouTube Poop, including Stuart K. Riley himself. And to this day, I still thank him for showing as much interest as he did. I mean, he did 3 times more promoting for the actual experiment than I did. And he told other people about it, created a thread on YouTube, and even mentioned it in one of his news episodes. Fun fact, that same episode that he featured Operation Introduction in also featured 2 guys that were trashing YouTube Poop. Oh, how I love irony. Anyway, I chose several different videos that encompassed a wide range of styles, including ear rape, spadinner, sentence mixing, and heavy effects. I then sent them to 8 different people and asked them to answer the appropriate questions as they watched the videos, which would determine which ones they liked and didn't like, and why they thought the way they did. It took a few months to get all the results together and finally compile a video which discussed all the participants' thoughts. For some things, it turned out just as most of us thought. No one really liked the Mr. Tannic ear rape video, the highest rating of 5 out of 10 for that one, but the simply edited video by The Things 1 was at the top of the list. However, a fast-paced poop by Spore.cam and a modern YTPMV by Enigma Evocative also received healthy ratings, indicating that these kinds of works could gain popularity with the general public. Anyway, whatever hype that was surrounding Operation Introduction since it came out has been long gone, and for a time I've wanted to do a sequel of sorts, but never really had the resources nor the time to successfully do so. However, now that I'm at college, I'll have many more people with whom I can interview for a similar experiment. I even have a webcam, so I'll likely be able to record their reactions as they watch these videos for the first time. I also won't be as limited concerning the videos that I'll be able to show. If you remember, I had to choose videos with absolutely no questionable content because most of the participants came from a Christian background. But here, I can be freer in the videos that I decide to show, which means we'll likely have better videos to represent YouTube Poop in general. Even though I am at college and have many more opportunities to showcase YouTube Poop to the general public, I can tell you now that Operation Introduction 2.0 will take quite a long time, probably even longer than the first. The main reason, of course, is summer. I don't plan on taking summer courses, which means that I'll be at home, working at Subway, fiddling with electronics, and making poops. But that doesn't mean that I won't be working on Operation Introduction 2.0 in my spare time. In fact, there are a few preliminary things that I want to do before actually going out and showing the videos to people, and these things can easily be done over the summer. However, I do need as much of your help as you can give me, and I'll explain what I need you to do right now. First, let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why you enjoy watching YouTube Poops? Is it because of the humor that lies within the videos? Is it because of the total randomness that encompasses some of them? Is it because of the memes? If you can figure out a solid reason for yourself, let me know, because honestly, I can't really tell you why I like watching YouTube Poops. I can't explain why I've been watching these strange videos with flashy effects, sentence mixing, and so many other oddities, and finding them completely hilarious, weird, scary, or even all of the above. But I have some idea of why they appeal to me. I'm the kind of guy that just loves weird things in general. I love random comedy. I love awkwardness and general oddities. Those are really my only clues as to why I like YouTube poops. Now, my point is that while I don't know personally why I have a strange attraction to these videos, I can tell you that they seem to relate to my favorite things outside of YouTube poop. And that's part of my first project that will hopefully take place over the summer. My plan is to survey a large number of poopers about their general hobbies and interests outside of our community, and maybe even ask some questions about their personality. My goal from this is to find some common interests among poopers that might help us determine what normal people might also like YouTube poops. Let's take a simple example. Say that a lot of poopers take this survey and we ask them what TV shows they enjoy watching. Let's say that a lot of poopers enjoy watching The Big Bang Theory. Could that mean that normal people who watch that show also might have a potential interest in YouTube poop? Possibly. Of course, it's just a theory, and I have no idea if an interest in a given TV show, movie, or music style, for example, shows a potentially stronger interest in YouTube poop. It would likely depend more on your personality, because your interests and likes are usually based on your personality. Like I said, I'm more into random weird comedy, which might be the reason that I enjoy YouTube poops in general. At some point, I'm going to create this personality and interest survey, and therefore I need as many poopers as possible to take it. Who knows, we might find a common interest amongst ourselves and better know what kind of people might take a liking to our videos. The second thing I'm planning to do over the summer is to collect the videos that I want to show to our participants. Like I mentioned earlier, the videos for the first experiment could have been better picks, but given the majority of the participants' beliefs, I wanted to keep the videos as clean as possible. With a new, wider range of participants, however, I'm planning to create a brand new list of poops to show that will showcase the best of YouTube poop in a variety of categories. I have a couple ideas for this round's videos, and I'd like to see what you think before starting the process of choosing them. The first way to go about this would be the same way we did it last time. Establish the different kinds of YouTube poop styles we wanted, finding good examples of those styles, and then making the final list of YouTube poops to show our participants. With this plan, we would get a wide variety of poops, both new and old, to show to our participants. The second way is a little more specific. In addition to defining the styles we want to show, we would also choose a base source, meaning that all of the poops we would show would be edits of the same source, like Hotel Mario or Blue's Clues. In theory, this would place less emphasis on the source itself and more on the certain style that we wanted to showcase. However, assuming we want to choose a familiar source to the participants, we might not be able to find poops of the same source in all the styles we want. For example, we might not be able to find a Spadinner poop of Blue's Clues. There just might not be one out there. Again, I want to know what you guys think. Should we consider the source or not? Finally, over the summer, I also want to see if anyone else can conduct this experiment with people they know. It would be great if we could get people from all around to give their thoughts on YouTube poop instead of people in one general location. Although it wouldn't be crucial to the success of Operation Introduction 2.0, I think it would be beneficial if someone was showing YouTube poops to people while I couldn't really do anything like that. Now, I do plan to send the videos to some people I know via email, have them write out their thoughts on the videos in a Word document, and then send that Word document back to me. But as I found out in my last experiment, that doesn't really get our participants' thoughts across as well. So, if there's someone out there with a video camera and the enthusiasm to show people our brilliant works of art, then let me know. So before I go, do any of you think this is a good idea? Do you want me to go through with this? Are you willing to help me? If so, please like, share, and do whatever you can to get this video popular. Yeah, I know, I sound like an attention whore, but we really need as many people to help with this as we can. I'll hopefully have made a thread on YouTube about this to help spread the word, but that's about as good as I can do, considering I'm relatively unknown amongst the throngs of poopers out there. So please, for the sake of Operation Introduction 2.0, pass the word along any way that you can. I'd greatly appreciate it. And that's all that I've got to say for now. And until next time, and hopefully for a little while past then, I'm Telstar Logistics YTP, and I thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video.